Hello and welcome to the Motorway Man. Today we're at Keele services on the M6 between junction 15 and junction 16. It's operated by Welcome Break and we're going to go inside, have a look around and see what we can see. Now we just passed by a post box. You don't see a lot of them at service stations, and I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's quite nice around here, a few potted plants and things like that, so it is quite nice. And it's also quite close by the Keele University as well, so students, if you're around, pop down here for your lunch or something like that, because it's got a Subway, KFC, Burger King, so quite a lot of good stuff. You know, if you're a student at Keele University or you're visiting perhaps, you might want to stop here en route. So there's a little fun fact for you. That right there is a piece of artwork by Elaine Jones, which is quite nice. And now's probably a good time to tell you about motorway signage. Now every service station gets a sign to tell you where it is. So for example, I'm about to show you the sign for Franklin services. And I'm also about to show you the sign for Lisburn services. Now they're two modern signs whereby every service station gets a sign to tell people about it and if it's coming up and things like that. But Keele Services has the oldest sign of any motorway service station. Now very few people know about it, and it's on the M6 southbound about half a mile before the service area. It's positioned right in the middle of the road and is now extremely battered and virtually illegible, but if you can make it out, it proudly boasts facilities for the disabled, fuel, points of interest, parking, eating and drinking abilities, and food and drink as well. So that's what it says, and it was installed in the 1970s, making it the oldest sign that there is. Now we're coming up to the bridge, and the fast food for the site is on the bridge, and that's like something we can find at the likes of Knutsford services as well, because they have all their fast food on the bridge as well. Now the original design had 3 entrances to the building, and they had a transport cafe as well, and the toilets were right at the back. So if you were desperate for the toilet, you had a long walk to get there. Since modern times, though, Welcome Break has sorted that out. So yeah, don't worry, if you're desperate, there's not a very long walk for you anymore. It's right near the entrance. So that's very nice to see. Now, before the bridge was as it is with windows, it was actually going to be very boring design and have nothing but advertisements on there, and I'm about to pop a picture on screen now, and it does just show how the service station was originally gonna have nothing of interest, and it was purely just meant to be advertisement screens. Here's that photo I promised now. As you can see, it's nothing, no windows, no nothing, just advertisement screens. Now, the service station was the site of Welcome Break's first KFC, which opened in 1989, which is nice to see. And also, in 1974, the service station was shut for a very long time due to a strike. I mean, why would you want to go on strike working in a service station? I'd probably do it for free, to be honest with you. But yeah, there was a big strike in 1974. But good news, it was running when I got there, so that's very nice to see. Now we're on the northbound side now of the M6 still known as Keele Services, and we've just walked over the bridge from the southbound side. Now, the service station didn't have much truck parking, and unofficially, truckers were actually allowed to just park wherever they wanted just to be able to get them in, which is quite unsafe and inconvenient. Little arcade there as well, which is quite unsafe and inconvenient. So, space for 100 lorries was added, but sadly, for that to be constructed, they had to build on old woodland, which is a bit disappointing. So anyway, that'll do it for today. Thanks for stopping by at Keele Services, abandoned Starbucks or something there. Thanks for stopping by. Watch the next video, and goodbye.